let's get into the video.
It's not true.
I don't think it's
Strippers
true.
are not whores.
I don't think so.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't think so either, but it's
Hmm?
offensive.
You don't think
How?
it's true?
I don't think it's true, but
Okay,
it's
and it
definitely
is offensive.
I don't think it's true, and I suppose it can be offensive. Depends who's.
So
listening.
strippers are not whores.
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
How can that be?
I don't think it's all true. And I think it's only offensive if you're either a whore or a stripper.
Facts,
Okay,
auntie,
tell me,
facts.
why is it not true? Because to me, a whore is someone that's promiscuous, right?
Mm-hmm.
So to me, what's more promiscuous than taking off your clothes for money?
You
Facts.
could say any person that posts a bikini pic on Instagram's a whore.
Yeah,
You
I
could
would say
be.
that
You
too.
could say
But
that.
I mean,
You could say
my
that.
definition of a whore is if you're having sex with multiple people throughout a short period of time,
Mhm.
consistently, I would call you a hoe.
I would.
So it's funny how the only thing that makes you a hoe is the actual act of sex, not even the mindset that gets you to that point. I think that the sexual experience that hoes put themselves in is a lead up and a build up to that place. It starts in the mind first. If you're sleeping with one guy a lot, that doesn't make you a whore. But even if you're on stage shaking your and showing your body off for money, those are whorish tendencies. Now, do you have to be sleeping with these guys? No, not necessarily. The environment, the mindset, that's what makes you a hoe. If you do giving every dude oral sex that you see, you ain't sleeping with them, you just giving them oral sex. You wouldn't technically by definition classify her as a hoe, but she is. If she's making out with every guy in the club and she ain't sleeping with none of the guys, she's just making out with everybody. That technically by definition wouldn't make her a hoe, but she is. It's the build up to that place. So even though a lot of strippers might or might not be sleeping with the guys coming in, throwing money on them while they butt naked, shaking titties in these guys' faces, even though they might not be sleeping with these guys, guess what? They're putting themselves out there to be hoes. And you can't get mad when you get classified as such.
Put them in that category too.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
They're at the
yeah.
top of the category for me. But if you decide to go in, if you want to be up and down the pole and make money for it, but you're not sleeping with anyone, to me, that's not a hoe, because you could sleep with two people in your lifetime but be throwing it back for money. I don't think that makes you a hoe.
Do you think the majority of women that are taking off their clothes for money are super selective with who they sleep with?
No way.
In general, not
No
I know there are
way.
exceptions, but in general.
Think
Probably
about it.
not.
Probably
However,
not.
there is the exception.
But as a general statement, it's kind of true.
I don't know. I still don't think it's true. Personally, I don't know.
No. Okay. Why am I wrong?
I just feel like calling strippers, I don't know, it's like she said, I feel like they could be quite selective for who they're sleeping with. They're not necessarily hoes, because just because they're throwing it back for money doesn't mean that they're out there sleeping with multiple men. And we don't know their circumstances. Like, we don't know why they're a stripper. They have their reasons.
If you're a robber, but you have your reasons for being a
No,
robber,
but-
does it make you
You're
not
still a robber.
Okay,
You're still a
got me
robber.
there. It still makes you a robber because you stole at the end of the day, but stripping is just, it's different. It's like,
No, it's not.
If
do
It's
they-
the
if they
principle.
have
stripping is promiscuous? Yes or no?
No.
no.
What?
You-
This lady just had the audacity to say stripping is not promiscuous. What? She has lost all credibility in her answers. The fact that her bias towards strippers, for whatever reason, maybe she was one, I don't know who this lady is, has caused her to lose credibility, because now she doesn't even want to think rationally. Rationally. Is stripping a promiscuous job? She says no. Cut it out.
You don't think taking off your clothes for money and putting your boobs in a stranger's face is promiscuous?
I mean,
That's not at all.
That's why she's
I mean,
laughing.
Shaking
She
ass
got
is
caught.
like a stranger.
Okay.
Any man can pay $50, and your boobs are in their face. It's not a little.
I think it makes you a
Okay, it
businesswoman.
depends. I feel like there's an extent to stripping. Like, there's some that are fully undressed, and then
It don't
there's
matter.
the ones that, you know.
It don't
something like that.
matter.
So I think there's a certain level to it.
Right. Well, but we're talking about in general. Not there's I'm sure there's a virgin stripper out there.
Right,
Yeah,
somewhere.
that's what I'm saying. So I don't think they're necessarily hoes. Like they're virgin strippers. So promiscuous. I don't,
But in general,
So dumb.
would you say they're more promiscuous
Yeah.
than the average girl sitting on my couch? Would you say you're equally as promiscuous as a stripper?
The thing is, you can't tell because, like, a stripper, like you can't tell. You just can't tell. Like I could see someone on the train fully clothed and in like underneath she could be sleeping with like 50 men, whereas a stripper, like just because
That's a
she's
straw man argument.
naked or like
Okay, so if one guy's a pickpocketer, right, and there's another guy that robs banks for a living, right, does that make the first guy not a pickpocketer? Like just because there's someone
He's
that's
still
a
going to
worse
take your
robber
shit.
than him, like aren't they still all robbers? Just because one's worse, one's not, one's robbing banks, right? He could
Right.
be robbing banks,
Right.
but he's just pickpocketing. He's not.
Right.
He's not putting a gun out.
I don't know. I honestly can't say. I just feel like calling strippers.
See how you feel. Facts don't care about how you feel. Facts don't care about how you feel. If you are something, whether how you feel or not, inside your heart might be telling you the total opposite. It don't matter. Facts are facts. That's why they're called facts. If you a stripper, you are promiscuous. Whether you sleep with the guys or not, you look just as bad. If you are, whether you sleeping with them or not, you look just as bad. You do. You look like a woman who won't get married because guess what? No guy that respects himself will put himself in that position to marry a stripper. And you're putting yourself around guys who are literally there to throw money at you to get a visual of everything that you should cherish for a couple dollars. They want to see everything that you cherish. Why do you think strip clubs are so popular? Because it's supposed to be taboo. It's supposed to be something about women that they protect, and that's their body. And now all I have to do is spend $20 at the cover the fee at the door, and I'm in, and I can see it all for $20. I don't have to talk to you. I don't have to know you. I don't have to care about you. Shit, I don't even have to like you. But guess what? You're going to show me everything you got. Come on now.
Like more promiscuous than others. It's just a bit much.
Okay.
Like,
Is it true? It's not true?
it's not true.
Not even a little true?
No.
Okay. All right. Go
Okay.
ahead.
I think that the word whore comes from back in the days when it's like another word for prostitute.
Facts.
So if a woman's selling her body for money, yeah, she's a whore. But these strippers are not
So we
actually
agree.
having sex. Yeah, I
We
agree
agree.
with you. But these strippers are not having sex. They are 100% promiscuous. Like,
And where do we get this narrative that strippers are not having sex with these guys? Like, where do we get this narrative? They already up there getting naked for money. Do y'all not think that they're not going to sleep with these guys to get even more money? Like, what? Where is this narrative coming from? Oh, strippers are not sleeping with the guys. What? Who told y'all that? Have y'all been to the strip club? Have y'all seen what goes down in the strip club? The guy that come in with that knot and that bag on him, you don't think she gonna sleep with him for some more money? She want as much money from this guy as she can get. At this point, she is doing whatever she got to do to get this dude's money. You think she's not going to sleep with the guy? Come on now.
there's no way you can go from that. You know, they're trying to promote sex, sexuality.
She's
whatever it
shaking her
is.
head.
Yeah, but it's true.
You don't
think
think it's
We're not-
promiscuous?
I think that whole thing is cap. I can't lie.
Your
you could
boobs
have
are worth $50.
Yeah, so fair play to you for having $50 boobs, but realistically, you could be on a train with someone and they could have taken wood that morning, but their dress head
No, it's the
to
That don't
intention.
matter.
It's the
However,
intention.
no, but
That
I think
has
if
nothing
you
to
could
do
have
with the
found a stripper,
conversation.
She's stripping to get through night school. If she's got $50 boobs, fair play to you for having good boobs. You can profit off it. That doesn't make you promiscuous, though.
What does
What?
promiscuous mean?
Yeah, great question.
Promiscuous, I mean,
Great question.
You don't know what promiscuous means. It's the taking off of the clothes.
No,
you know,
I'm saying that's what I
sleeping
agree
with
with you. It's to do
multiple
with
people.
sex. Like, you know, strippers.
I wouldn't say it's
that's
only sex.
sexual
Yeah.
energy, attention, feelings, thoughts. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with it. They're like holding their hands up, say, yeah, this is what I'm doing for money. They're not sleeping with guys. There's nothing wrong being promiscuous. We are sexual beings as humans. Do you know what I'm saying? Some people have different levels. So it's not a bad thing that strippers are promiscuous. That's what like thing that they're in, what field they're in, sex.
Would you, since they're not promiscuous, would you be okay with your boyfriends going to a strip club every day?
Think about
They're
it.
not promiscuous, don't worry.
Think
Yeah, 'cause
about
I'll
it.
be going to one too.
You'd be okay. You'd be cool. You'd be
Quite
cool.
frankly.
No, I honestly would not be okay with
Why
that.
not?
Right, why
It's
not?
just-
They're like nuns in there.
Right.
No, they're not. I'm not saying they're nuns. I'm just saying
just
they
like-
have their reasons.
Well, it's
for...
like the average. Like, I mean, it's the same as the girl on the train.
No, I
Right.
just feel like certain strippers have their reasons for what they're doing. Like that could be the only source of income, or they could have certain
Yeah.
circumstances as to why they're doing so. But personally, like I would not want my boyfriend to go to a strip club.
Why
I don't
not?
even go myself.
But the reasons,
Why not?
like, it still doesn't take away from the fact that they're doing what they're doing. Because remember, a guy could be homeless, right? But he doesn't have the option to go down to the strip club and get a job. He just has to go get a real job at Subway. The stripper could do that.
She
just
could.
chooses not to. She wants easy money.
She could.
She might enjoy it.
Yeah, that's what whores like, easy money for their bodies.
Facts.
I mean, yeah, 100%. However, they might. It's no. You can't say that no one likes easy money. Everyone wants to make money in an easy fashion. If someone gave you an opportunity, not necessarily to be promiscuous, but another opportunity that was quite respectable and it was easy money, you would take it because everyone wants to make money easily. The fact that these individuals decide, do you know what, I'm going to be naked because it's easier. Fair play. I
I mean,
think it's an issue.
I could sell drugs for easy money, you know, but it's like at what
Facts.
cost,
Facts.
right? And everyone's got a moral framework, and I would say
Definitely.
when it comes to their bodies, whores care less about selling them.
Mhm.
Facts.
I don't see it as selling though necessarily. For me,
What are
if
the
it's
men?
if it's
What are
not
the men paying for?
Right.
for the visual.
Of what?
Not always
Of
visual.
body.
Boobs.
It's not always visual.
I'm just like, isn't water wet? Like, you guys know I'm right.
So we gonna end it there. Go check out Just Pearly Things. Her channel is in the description below. She makes great content. This was a great clip. And honestly, I'm so glad that she applied pressure to the distorted and delusional thought process that a lot of women have today. This is why when you look on social media, when you're walking down the street, when you're at a bar, at a club, whatever, you see the mindset all over the women. And at this point, I think we're getting to a place where we have to call it out because we're tired of sitting here suffering in silence based on the decision making of women who don't know how to have self-control or morals. It's your boy RJ. If you guys have anything to add to the conversation, go ahead and let it be known down in the comment section below. I'm very excited to see you guys' comments. I try to respond to every single comment that I see. So let's go ahead and continue the conversation. Put that down below. If you like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you like content like this, go ahead and click that subscribe button. When you do, click the all notification bell so you are notified when I drop these banger videos. It's your boy RJ. Deuces you too.